Hey guys, and welcome to yet another speed build. So I'm gonna say Merry Christmas. This is gonna be put up on Christmas Eve, so tomorrow is Christmas Day. I hope you have been very good this year, so that Santa Claus will bring you all the presents that you would like. I myself have been very good, so I know I'm going to get great presents. Anyway, so this is, of course, another subscriber suggestion. Oh, let me get my little notebook. Can you hear it? I'm at my notebook. I am a stationery junkie. So we love a good notebook. This one... Oh, have I not written this down? Oh, no. All the way back, I think, in the industrial starter build, I have Anna Marie. I'm not going to try her second name. Gemai. I'm going to say the E's silent. Anne-Marie suggested a New York twin apartment. Now, I'm English. I have no idea what a twin apartment is. I'm presuming a twin apartment is one that is on 2 levels. So this is what we have here. She may have been thinking of, a bit of a grungy New York apartment. But we went all out, classy. We're going Upper East Side apartment. Old money kind of apartment. You know that one. First, this was meant to be kind of inspired. I started doing the layout of this. Yes, so the layout's already done. I started doing the layout with the thought in mind of actually recreating Blair Waldorf's apartment. You know, Blair from Gossip Girl. Saw there's quite a few photos online of what it looked like. I was going to try and replicate it exactly, but then I thought, it was stunting my creativity because I didn't like the way it was decorated in the first place. So we just went with just a general classy Upper East Side kind of place. And I love the painting. I don't think I've ever used that in anything before. It's great. I love the fact that it comes in a kind of silver toned finish frame and all that kind of stuff. So in this, we kind of have lots of... I think we use gold quite a bit. So we have a mix of different metals. And I don't think I've used that Vintage Glamour chandelier anywhere either. But yeah. So I did the same wooden floor throughout. I thought whoever lives here, they're the type of person that, of course, would have the same floors throughout. And used Peacemaker's, Georgian arches. I thought these just looked great. Those are my kind of go-to doors and arches in any type of home that isn't super duper duper modern, which this isn't. I knew I had to use that black and white marble floor. I really like the floor, but it takes a certain type of build to put that in. So I got the chance to use it in this, and I was very, very happy. And I would love in real life to have that kind of parquet flooring. True story, we used to have something like that in our house. It was fake. It was like the really skinny parquet flooring. It was like bowed. The old owners put it in, and it was like bowed, and yeah, it did not look as classy as that floor does. I think that floor, I'm trying to think where it's from. It's either Praline Sims or Peacemaker, one of the two. I'm still yet to make a video about my favourite CC build, specifically build CC creators, because I think build CC creative kind of get overlooked. Loads of people readily use CAS, CC, clothes and all that stuff and hairs, but not a lot of people tend to use build CC or showcase it. So actually, lots of people do use it, but not a lot of people showcase all of their content. So that is something that I should do over the Christmas period, hopefully, and get that up for you. So, of course, I get lots of questions on where the CC is from. So I suppose I should just clue you in. I like sharing knowledge. So if there's anything I do in a video and you're like, how the hell did she do it? You're just curious, feel free to ask. I have no problem sharing my knowledge. I think the internet is just such a great place to share things. It's just great. The amount of stuff I've learnt online is just amazing. So, yep, I'm in love with that city living painting. In love. I think that's the only one I like out of this. They got the series of 3 things together. I think that's the only one I actually like. But it would be good. I'm sure someone must have retextured that because that would look really cool. All of the stuff, and do you know what? Look at the dining table. That is not CC. I know. I think now that I've got a YouTube channel, I think I'm using more in-game content than I ever did before. Probably because I'm thinking that I don't want the house, if you've got no CC, I don't want the house to be empty when you download it. I think that's why. So I kind of want it to be kind of semi-accessible. So I think a lot of people that use CC for their videos, some of them just pile in the CC because they're using it. They think everything has to be CC, but I like mixing the two together. So, and that fireplace, I think I've used it somewhere else. It's my new favourite thing. I knew I had to have a piano. So this layout is kind of similar to the reference, what was it, Blair Waldorf's apartment. So it is a similar layout. Actually, do you know what? The only thing that is the same is the fact that the living room connects directly to the dining room. That is the only thing that is the same. That and the fact that there's a piano there. That is it. But hey. So yeah, so it is just nothing like Blair Waldorf's apartment. Of course, in here, I wanted to go with kind of neutrals, mix it up. We have silver tones, we have gold tones, browns, taupes, creams, all that kind of stuff. And the only thing I don't like about this is, for some reason, those door frames they look yellow as opposed to white. It's kind of annoying with the lighting sometimes. I do this build in 2 parts, and I know that when I came back in, you'll see that the kind of decorative window that you've got there actually turns black. So some of the windows in this build, for some reason, after I came back into it, some of them were black, and that's like a lighting glitch. They're even black on the floor above, where I haven't changed any of the windows. This is the only place I could add windows in, because it's inside the kind of locked barrier thing. So I have no idea why. I presume if you place it anywhere else, they'll probably just go and turn back normal, but hey. And I do love the sofas that I've used. Those are custom content. And I'm pretty sure what's it? Okay, this custom content creators, I think they're called Shino, CKR or something like that. They're on the Sims resource. And there's some really great stuff. I remember back in the day, when I only used the Sims resource for custom content, they were my go-to person for kitchen counters Now I don't use them, but back in the day I did. I think it was because after they introduced dishwashers into the game, the counter stopped working properly. You couldn't put a dishwasher in there, so I stopped using them. Boo! I know. They didn't update their CC. And as you can see, clutter. Over this Christmas period, my plans for the channel are to do more builds. I'm going to attempt, I of course have had a suggestion to do a penthouse, and hopefully within this next 2 weeks, maybe I can build up the courage to tackle a penthouse. I don't know why, but they scare me. They really do scare me, which is weird because, of course, on this channel I've already done house builds. But I think it's just a bit more challenging to do a penthouse because there isn't really a garden. So I can't just put a house and then put lovely landscaping around it because it just looks weird. So it kind of has to, I think all penthouses have to have this amazing exterior, like lights and pools and decking and I don't know what. But I have been looking for inspiration. So fingers crossed, hopefully it works out. Anyway, back to this build. The kitchen. So wallpaper is by Peacemaker. It's my favourite tile, I think. When I get my own house, I would love to have subway tiles. I'm obsessed with subway tiles like that. Every day of the week I would do subway tiles. And for a change, that's right, look at the kitchen. Do you see any CC? No, you don't. I think I must have been thinking, let me practice for my 10-minute build challenge. I think you can guess what kind of kitchen's going to be in that build. It will be the same as this. So that one, I've still yet to record. I'm scared. Really, really scared of doing a 10-minute challenge. I can't build fast for the life of me. What I'm going to have to is 10 minutes. I'm going to have a solid plan before I start. I think some people may just go in there and to be let's build 10 minutes. I'm going to have to plan it down to the last. I promise not to build it off camera first and then just try and recreate. I promise I won't do that. That's cheating. So I'm scared. The 10-minute challenge, and I said I was going to do it with no CC as well. I'm scared. Oh well. Okay, upstairs. This is a week after Vintage Glamour came out. I did this, so this build has been done for a little while, and how could I not use that wallpaper? That wallpaper is amazing. Someone needs to go into the wallpaper, work out how they did the whole shiny reflective thing, because when you change the angle on that wallpaper, it shimmers and the light catches on it. It's amazing. If someone can do that in another pattern, because you can't use that kind of pattern in every single build. This one it works, but others it doesn't. So, but I really like the colours that they've got in the swatches. The only thing about Vintage Glamour, I don't think I'm going to be one of those channels that does a review on packs. Maybe in the future if there's one, I'm way. But the Vintage Glamour pack. Now, is it? I'm quite a fussy person when it comes to gold. Gold is I think it's a really tough thing to get right. And the gold that is in this Vintage Glamour, well, you know, that gold, like I'm putting the wallpaper up, the gold is just like, whoa, it is, you know, if they could just have that in more of a pastel gold, that would be perfect. I don't like bright gold. Like, I think it should be vintage, like that lamp, that chandelier there, that is a great gold because it's vintagey, it's kind of aged. But I'm not too sure about this bright gold. Yeah, it's like yellow. It's just a little bit too much for me. Why are we paused? Have I forgotten to cut this out? I have. Sorry, there was a slight pause. Yes. What was I talking about? But yeah, bright golds. The same thing. If this is the first time you're watching a video, then you won't have heard me talking about the fact that I also design cakes. So yeah, not only do I design Sims things, I also spend my time designing cakes. And the same things happens with gold on cakes. Everyone wants this like garish, bright yellow gold. I'm like, ugh. And I always give them pastel gold. Without fail. The same thing happens. I'm a bit of a kind of colour freak I'm obsessed with colour. Yeah, just a little bit obsessed. If I use pink, I never use pink like I have food colouring. If I'm colouring something, colouring icing, I can never use the pink straight from the pot. The pink from the pot has a purple undertone or blue kind of undertone, and it just, so like it, I don't like it. So everything, even kids' cakes, I always add yellow and make it more of a blush pink. Obsessed with blush pink, obviously. Yeah, so I'm going to call myself a colour snob. That's what I'm going to call myself. Yep. I'm very snobby. And in here I got to do, I really do swap what the hell I'm talking about. I'm sorry if you can't follow what I'm talking about, but yeah. You know, this video is 29 minutes long and I never plan what I'm going to say before I hit the record button. I'm hitting this record button now, hopefully fitting this whole voiceover in while there's no one in the house. So still no one knows that I have a YouTube channel, which I think is pretty darn clever of me. So yeah, I'm having to fit this in while they are out. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the bathroom, black. I still think I'm going to do an all black build because I am slightly obsessed with the colour black. Not only in The Sims, but with cakes. I have like a shed load of black fondant waiting for me to come up with a black cake idea to do. I'm just like, oh, I need anything black. I'm just obsessed. Believe it or not, actually, I don't really wear black, but I'm obsessed with images. I'm subscribed to someone on Instagram. It's called Carbon Made, and it is just images of black. Everything is black. I'm obsessed. Just beyond the point. Anyway, this bedroom would be, let's call this Blair's bedroom. This is, I would definitely call this one the master bedroom because it has all that space. You know, you've got the seating area, you've got a dressing area. You even have a sauna in your bathroom. Now, come on. Goals. So and I've used those dividers. I think those dividers came with Vintage Glamour. Or did they? No, they didn't. The Vintage Glamour ones look different. I don't know where those dividers came with. They're not CC. They're definitely in-game. and I'm a little bit obsessed with them. And the fact that I could use move objects and move them up, and they kind of lined up. Well, they lined up perfectly, but they were different shapes. But they worked. And this room is a bit more... Well, there's a bit more old school, I suppose, in this room. This is quintessential old money, but with new-ish things. So this is more of a nod to the vintage glamour stuff pack. And I've used for the what's it called? Vanity table. That's the one. For the vanity table, I used the chair from, what was that party? Was it party stuff pack? What was it called? It wasn't glamorous party stuff. What was it? No idea. The stuff pack that nobody used, the one with this party stuff in it. Yeah, I used the chair. I love those chairs. Anytime I have a sim get married, they have those chairs at their wedding. Just letting you in on that. In my normal gameplay. See, the windows have now turned black. No idea why. I haven't changed anything. I can't change those windows, so I can't fix the problem. Hopefully in your game they don't end up being black, because that's annoying. There's also, another apartment that I've renovated, not on camera, for my own game. Who is it with? I've forgotten. I think it's in the fashion district. Or is it the artsy one? Anyway, it's a really nice apartment. It's on one level. It's got like 2 bedrooms. It's really, really cool. And on that build, for some reason, EA decided that they were going to put silver and black windows together. Oh my god. So this is a glitch on mine that those are black. They're not meant to be black. But in that build, they have put black and silver together, and it kills me every time. I really am fussy, aren't I? Yeah, oh well. And this bathroom, so I also have recently got a request for a classy, I think a Sandra C, me old fave, suggested a classy bathroom. This bathroom, Sandra, is to keep you going until I do the classy bathroom that you requested. So, true story. When I went to uni in Epsom in Surrey, there is a Wetherspoons there. If you're not from England, a Wetherspoons is a pub. Yep, that's right. Classy bird me. It's a pub. It's a chain of them. They always are in really, really amazing buildings. I don't understand how such a pub gets these amazing buildings, but they always are. And this one in Epsom, you have to go up the stairs. Really old building. You have to go up the stairs to go to the toilets. And the ladies' toilets are amazing. Like, amazing. You go in and there's these leather armchairs and you sit in there. It's got a whole living area, and then it's got an area with sinks, and then you have to walk through to get to the toilets. It's amazing. So that's what I thought of in this, because I had the sitting area and a fireplace. Like, who has a fireplace in their bathroom? I think that's something we should all be aiming for in life, a fireplace in our bathroom. Like, who has a bathroom big enough to put a fireplace in? I'm sure plenty of people do, actually. Just no one I know, because I don't know anyone that's stinking rich. Yeah, so anyway, I'm kind of happy with this bathroom. Lots in here is not CC. Oh, I said that and I've just put a CC toilet in. Oh, but I'm also obsessed with these windows now. Peacemaker decided to go ahead and not only did he edit the city living sofas, you know, the asymmetric modern ones, so he did an add-on for that. He's put more colours and also balanced them out so they're not asymmetrical, they're now symmetrical. And he's also done an add-on for the windows that came with city living. You know, those huge windows that everybody is using. Why is this still again? wow, brakes. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Obviously didn't look very well through my my footage to cut out all the breaks. Yeah, so Peacemaker has now gone in and he's edited the windows that came with City Living. They're like only available for medium and tall walls, and they're 3 squares wide. Now, I don't know a lot of places that you could use a 3 square wide window. So he has edited them and come up also with an option to use the window for the short walls and also for 2 tiles wide and also 1 tile wide, which you can see there. And also in with the little pack. Look at the difference that just putting blue lighting makes in there. Love it so much more. Hate yellow lighting. Yeah, he's also put in that pack something that gets rid of that blue tint that you have in the windows. So all the windows have this really, really strong blue glass tint to them. He has a little add-on that he puts in the pack, and that means that you can cancel out the blue tint. So you can get all the windows the extra windows he's added, and they will have the blue tint, but he's got this other extra file that you can add in, and it gets rid of the blue tint. So that is very, very good. It's kind of impossible to use those windows in lots of builds because of the blue tint. It's kind of a little bit restricting. So Peacemaker again. Amazeballs. We're just doing this. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, and I love this chair from Vintage Glamour. If you haven't got it yet, I would recommend it. Oh yes, we're just increasing the old money feel in this room by putting this paneling in, which is Peacemaker again. I'm slightly obsessed. I love that paneling. Love it. See, I'm a bit weird when it comes to my likes. For example, I really love it when there's old traditional things, and I also, on the other hand, love modern things. So that's probably why it takes me so long to decide on things, because I just like everything. Really do. But I think most of my things are mixed with modern anyway. So, screenshots. This is up on the gallery for download. Don't forget. Wow, I really can't speak. Don't forget to tick the advanced options to include custom content, because this does have custom content in it. Otherwise, you won't see my builds, which is disappointing. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I will have the next suggestion up soon. It's going to be a Swedish house. Woo! So I hope you're looking forward to that. And thank you very, very much for watching. And I see you next time. Bye guys.
Fade away, afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see